yes.
Now we know.
All right. A proclamation. Whereas the week of April 16th through April 22nd of 2023 has been designated nationally as Volunteer Appreciation Week to recognize the hard work, dedication, and passion of volunteers who give their time and service and a testament of compassion and generosity. And whereas the San Marcos Police Department, through its Volunteers in Police Service program, benefits from over 25 active volunteers who seek to support the mission of the police department and demonstrate the core values of the city of San Marcos. And whereas in delivering positive customer experience and professionalism through their volunteerism at the front counter, the Volunteers in Police applies their skills and innovation through large-scale scanning efforts to digitize paper records, teamwork to organize and staff the community outreach events and internal ceremonies and recognitions. And whereas the Volunteers in Police group serve with integrity through their required criminal justice information services trainings, fingerprint registrations, and adherence to the department's confidentiality policies and practices. And whereas the good done by these engaged citizens translated to 2,500 volunteer hours in 2022, dramatically improving the level of services rendered by the San Marcos Police Department. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, Mayor of the City of San Marcos, do hereby proclaim the week of April 16th through 20th of 2023 as National Volunteer Appreciation Week, and do hereby call upon all citizens of San Marcos to recognize the positive impact of volunteerism and service in our community as we are better together. Thank y'all for what you do. I thank all volunteers, but in particular, it looks like y'all are coming in and doing a heck of a lot of work for us, so we appreciate that.
Thank you, Mayor Houston, for this proclamation, and thank you, volunteers, for your time and hard work. They've put in a lot of hard work, and I'm just so proud to be a part of this. All right.
The photos.
Mayor, let's have you over here. I'm going to try not to. Here or here? You can stay on the lower level or you can step up, either one. I'm going to make sure everyone can see me. Looks like I got everybody. All right. Here we go. Looking this way. Big smiles for me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Take a couple more right here. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. All right. I think we're good. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Is going out over the internet. All right. A proclamation. Whereas the San Marcos Panthers homeschool varsity girls team, led by head coach Darren Banks and assistant coach Tricia Herta, are highly regarded for their outstanding work, especially the training of these young athletes by helping them to hone and exhibit their extraordinary skills, demonstrate excellent sportsmanship, display great team camaraderie, all the while achieving great success on the court this 2022-23 basketball season. And whereas these coaches are honored to be a part of the San Marcos Panther organization, which started here in San Marcos in 1995. The organization has focused on coaching basketball, developing good Christian competitive behavior, and representing the city in contests all over the state and our national competition for almost 30 years. Over 1,000 players have proudly worn the San Marcos Panther jersey. And whereas the young ladies of this team have sacrificed in hopes of making this a successful season. Many played and trained over the summer to better their skills. Some of them have played as long as 7 years together, and some are first-year Panthers. Although their teamwork, dedication, hard work, and hustle on the court set them apart this year. This team competed against 5 teams in Texas' top 50 and 3 of the nation's highest-ranked homeschool teams. And whereas this team was the first San Marcos Panthers 18U girls team to win the Texas State homeschool title in February 2023, yay, which primed them to compete and win the district and regional tournaments on the way to the eventual national tournament in Springfield, Missouri. In particular, great teamwork was exhibited in the regional tournament when 4 players fouled out and the last 5 players maintained course and won a comeback victory. And whereas the national tournament presented its own challenges when a key player who averages a double-double received a severe head injury in the semifinal game and was not available for the championship game. As was displayed all seasons, this team of outstanding players with indomitable spirit overcame the challenge before them and beat a formidable opponent from the Detroit, Michigan, in front of 3,000 spectators and countless online viewers as they won the national championship. And whereas the San Marcos Panther Homeschool Organization recognizes the varsity girls team consisting of Madison Herta, Kayla Johns McGarity, Kendall Beck, Emily Genovese, Avery Pena, Grace Banks, Molly Todd, Josie Grote, and Jaden Colley. And whereas these young ladies have represented the city of San Marcos honorably with their character, hard work, dedication, sacrifice, and by staying focused on the goal of winning the National Christian Homeschool Basketball Championship. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim April 18th of 2023 as National Christian Homeschool Basketball Championship San Marcos Panthers Varsity Girls Day, and do hereby call upon all the residents of the city of San Marcos to express our appreciation and be encouraged to support the San Marcos Panther Homeschool Varsity Girls Basketball Team. Congratulations. I think this may be understated at how hard they worked. Clearly, they were giving up extra time and practicing and all of that. So that's absolutely wonderful. Does this go to you?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to say a few words?
Oh. Well, anyway, we'd like to thank the girls, obviously, for working so hard this season, and the parents for being there and allowing me to work with them. But thank you to San Marcos for letting us practice since the SMAC has opened, I believe in 99 or 2000 here. And these girls have proudly worn the jersey and done well for San Marcos, not just this year, but always. We're complimented quite frequently on the character of these young ladies as well as how hard they play. We thank you.
Thank you. And thank you to the parents and the families who support these young women, because clearly it's a team sport, and sometimes that team extends beyond the court. So thank you all.
Let's see. Coach, can we have you step up here? I'm going to have you step up to the upper tier there, and then let's let your players up front hold the proclamation open. Mr. Coach, step over there, please. There we go. Get up high, get in here. All right, we got everybody. Great. Here we go. Look in this way. way for me, big smile. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Once more, ready? 1, 2, 3. Last one. Good. 1, 2, and 3. All right, we're good. Thank you all.
I was thinking maybe they belong to like some church. That's amazing.
All right, and we are on the internet right now. And I'll start reading the proclamation. Whereas Community Action of Central Texas, Centro Cultural Hispano de San Marcos, and First 3 Years are celebrating Dia del Niño, April 29th of 2023. And whereas these organizations are working to promote and inspire high-quality early childhood experiences for our tiniest Tejanos, they can provide a foundation of learning and success for children in Hays County, Texas. And whereas this celebration will bring attention to the vibrant celebration of Dia del Niño and awareness of the importance of celebrating infants and children in our community. The event will display the rich Tejano culture with mariachi, ballet folklorico, piñatas, bouncy houses, and activities for children designated by age. And whereas young children from birth through age 5 experience an extraordinary period of growth and development, deserve a day of celebration and acknowledgement. And whereas parents and caregivers have the greatest impact on infants and toddlers' development, providing support, resources, and guidance ensures greater positive impacts on young children. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, Mayor of the City of San Marcos, do hereby proclaim the 20th day of April 2023 as Dia del Niño, and do hereby call upon all citizens of San Marcos to recognize the importance of celebrating infants and children in our community.
Thank you so much, Mayor, and thank you so much, San Marcos. We are extremely excited because this is the generation, the next generation, and many times is forgotten. And we would love not only for Dia del Niño to bring the awareness, but to celebrate them each and every day, because that is what they're needing. It is development and growth for children is hard in itself, but in the world they're growing up in, it's even harder. So if we can celebrate them not only that day, but every day, we look forward to bringing that awareness.
And I thank these organizations for the programs that you offer for these kids to help them learn, develop, and play and have fun. I bet it's kind of fun having these and doing these with the kids, isn't it? So thank you all very much. Let the photos begin.
Right, looking this way, big smiles for me, everyone. 1, 2, 3.
A proclamation. Whereas 2023 marks the 71st anniversary of Administrative Professionals Week, formerly known as National Secretaries Week, which was founded in 1952 to recognize the contributions of secretaries and other office support staff in business and government, and to attract people to secretarial careers. And whereas administrative professionals, including secretaries, administrative assistants, office managers, and other administrative support, represent a significant segment of the workforce. And whereas administrative professionals are those who master technology, effectively utilize interpersonal and communication skills, manage projects, organize the office, and apply their creativity to solve problems. And whereas administrative professionals are vital contributors in today's team-oriented work environment and are key frontline public relations ambassadors for the organizations. And whereas by investing in training and development and being committed towards delegating responsibilities to utilize administrative employee skills and assets, companies and organizations ensure their administrative employees will have the best opportunity to excel in the 21st century and beyond. And whereas Administrative Professionals Day of 2023 slogan is re-examine, reinvigorate, and reconnect. And this is reflecting the integral and central role that administrative professionals play in modern business. Whereas Administrative Professionals Week is sponsored by the International Association of Administrative Professionals and is celebrated worldwide, bringing together millions of people for various community events, educational seminars, and individual corporate activities. And whereas the City of San Marcos is extremely proud of our talented and highly skilled administrative professional staff and officially recognize and appreciate their hard work, support, and continued professional growth. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, as Mayor of the City of San Marcos, do hereby proclaim the 26th day of April 2023 as National Administrative Professionals Day, and do hereby call upon all citizens of San Marcos to honor the dedication, service, and professionalism of all administrative professionals. And I do thank you for what you do, because we all know without y'all, office is gonna fall apart, and that's no joke. So
The unsung heroes.
that's right. Y'all are the ones that keep it together. And anyone wish to speak? No, gotta say it in the microphone.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor, very much. We really appreciate it. This group is awesome. We do a lot of support, just the group together. We appreciate the acknowledgement, our group out here. We couldn't do it without you, our great city manager, Stephanie Reyes, her support team, Lori, Chase, and Joe, the supervisors, the managers, the director team is fabulous. We really appreciate this. This team is incredibly strong and flexible, and I got to tell you, the flexibility is like, we come in here in the morning, we think we know what's going to happen, and because we kind of schedule the days, we look at the calendars, we know what's supposed to happen, and then in a blink of a snap of a finger, you get like 20 minutes to put a meeting together with 20 people. And they might say, can you throw in lunch on that? So, or a letter needs to be found, you know, that was written 4 years ago by we're not sure who, and we're not exactly sure what company was, but we can do that. We are very flexible, and we really appreciate you acknowledging that. Thank you again to everyone here.